Welcome to the Breakfast Club. Welcome to the last 2 days of trading for 2025. It's been an awesome summer, awesome week, awesome month, year with you guys. I've really enjoyed it. So thank you again for all your participation, for joining every morning. I really appreciate it. I don't know if you really know how much I appreciate you guys. I do. It's a good thing to kind of wake up in the morning and have something to look forward to. And you guys have been a perfect replacement for my career. So I appreciate that. Anyway, let's get started. Let's have a look at the market. This on Thursday, it's a typical Thursday reversal day, right? And it has not disappointed. So this is what I'm looking for in terms of the big run today. I like this. We're pulling back into the range. So just pull your fib tool from here. I'm looking at a higher time frame as well. We're over 50% already. We have an upside objective here that will put us. Oh, I actually don't want to see it hit up here. How's that? I don't want to see that. Right there would be perfect. Right inside this, a retest of that. If we close above here right now, which is also the consequent encroachment of the 4-hour SIBI, if we close above that, then we're going to come higher. Then I anticipate we're coming back into this order block here and potentially higher. So now you just start hunting for a reversal in the lower time frames. That's what we're looking for. Well, that's what I'm looking for anyway. And I've been working on my bot last night. I actually got it to recognize all, I think, 20 different indicators that I want it to look for. Nope. Looks like we're heading up to one more level here. One more level there. What's 62% on there? 62%'s right here. Keep looking. Keep looking for the mighty reversal. If we close above, I'll tell you right now, if we close above 327, we close above that, then we're looking for 376 to 381. And then potentially on this 1 hour to hunt all the way up here. So right now, just let it run. If you haven't caught this as of the reversal this morning, there's a nice one down here. You got to pop above. Let me just make this bigger so you guys can see it. Let me just make sure we're live on TV here today. On Derek's TV. There we are. What have we got in the, who's first in the house this morning? We got 4 people. No one's talking yet. Good morning, everybody. We got 7 people here. Someone say hello. We got anybody saying hello this morning? I don't see any hellos this morning. Hello, everybody. Thumbs up. Anything? 8 people. Come on, you guys. Someone say hello over there. Or maybe oh, there it is. Okay. Good morning, Hadid. Always first through the door. Melody. Hadid just beat you this morning. Welcome. Randy, welcome back. So yesterday was your first day, was it? Well, it's a shame you caught it to near the end of the year, but I'm happy that you're here. The new year promises to be quite exciting, so I look forward to seeing you in the new year here as well. And Mark, good morning, Mark. So let's first, I want to kind of take all of, let's take Mark's 3-hour candle, because it's been quite a little interesting. I've added this to my little multimedia mega kit, Mark. This is now going to mark out, or soon will mark out even your Mark III idea. It'll have so much, but I've made this to the point where you can toggle any one of these multiple indications off. Okay, this is good. As long as we're closing below here, I don't mind a little ticky two up here. I just want to see this stay inside here on a close for the hour. We've got 8 minutes left, and we've got a turn just about to start here. This will be lovely, delicious. Come on down. I don't see any. Oh, there may be a little tiny one in there. I'm going to wait for a significant reversal, maybe a 5-minute. And we might be able to catch a nice little doozer on the way down. We might get one more little pop up here into 62%. See how Mark's 3-hour candle traded above it, came back, tagged it, and then took off through the previous 3-hour candle. So just a small run from individual 3-hour candles. We're going to sell people on your idea of this Mark III, Mark. Holy smokes, I've got the wrong sweater on this morning. I realized that in the dark, because I'm trying to just go into the closet, grab my stuff while my wife is sleeping. I don't turn any lights on. So I pull the sweater off the hanger. I've got these little bumps on my shoulders here. That's from the hanger. There's a guy that doesn't know how to hang a sweater. You see, look, I got little horns. I got little horns on my shirt. I kept trying to push them down, but they're not working. My wife shakes her head. She goes, "You don't know how to manage your sweater, your clothes." I'm like, hang it up, whatever. Anyway, back to the charts. Let's mark up our chart here. Let's go back to midnight. This is for those of you who haven't seen me do this before. We used to do this a lot. A lot of people have kind of bailed on the idea now, but oh, this is just a midnight open range. Sorry, let me start again. This will actually be Thursday this time. Sorry. Thursday, and this will be open range to there. And Michael's talked about this before. It's called the open range from midnight to the first half hour. Okay, so that's the open range. That's the first fair value gap you see. And then we put in midnight open, which is right here. That's midnight open. So I've got my 3 different levels, and you'll see all the sensitivity as we come along here. Look at the sensitivity at these levels. Open range, first fair value gap after midnight. Open range high, supporting. And then we want to come back to our little magic number 6 here. And yes, the abs number 6 is on the indicator. That's 6 a.m. candle. look at the sensitivity, consequent encroachment. And then we have the great Hadid's 830. Yes, that's on the indicator as well. Hadid's 830, which is right here. No, it's right there. That's the great 830. So if we play Hadid's role, if we trade back through the 830 now, we come back and tag it, we're going short. I think that's how he does it. Is that how you do it, Hadid? So now we've done this big run up. We run back through it, come back, tag it. We're looking for a short. I think that's how you do it. We've got some great people. It's got some awesome trading styles in here. So Hadid went off this candle here for a short. Did you stay in it, Hadid? That's a good place for a turn, man. I like it. It's a good place for a turn. I'll even take some with you, Hadid. How's that? I'm even going to put it right up there. Oh, I'll got to get right above that. There's one here and one little tiny one there. So we'll let that sit there and see if we can't pull a piece off from here. So either take one here, and then apportion it 50%. Right about right now. Okay. So we got our little marks all ready to go. 5 minute. Oh yes, great. That little 5 minute jobby right there. I ain't worried about it right now. Na 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 na. I'll give that a little tag. See, when you get in a little late, when you have to move to break even, once we hit 50%, you're in the range of getting tagged out there. So I didn't pay myself there. So we're just waiting for the 50% here now. I agreed with the Hadid. If we get below that, then that's the lock right there to unhinge this baby right there. Bodies respect this. Let's go. Keep coming. So I've got to give it room to grow in here. Now that we've traded below this, this is the level. So I don't want to see us get above here now because this is the bull trap, right? I want to see that bull trap hold, and this here has to hold now. Oh, I think you're sending the love right back. Whoever's doing that, I love you too, man. Or ladies. Okay, Hadi, you got the close has not happened below. Look at, is it closed below? What's the high on that candle? The high on that candle is 223.75. The open on this candle is 221.25. It is actually, that is lower than that. So it just popped into here. You want to see that roll over now? Come on down. So it's 223.0. So it actually is slightly lower than that one. So there's the retracement back up into it. $19.99. Look at this candle here. This candle here. Got some overlap here. So I want to see this, some strength here. It's the fact that we've already rolled through that. Not a good sign. We're already digging into this. We're like right into this. We're going through three different. We're on the wrong side of this, you guys. I'm going to close that out. 3 arrays in one time. Your ass is next. Watch. Watch. I show you. 3 different arrays in one candle. Your ass is next. That's heading for here. And there you go. That would have hit our stop loss. So the fact that it ate through here, we had just barely a little tag through here. I guess not a convincing enough to push through. So now we're back through that level. You got to wait for this level and this little new market structure here. You got to wait for those to break. We may get one more little pump to that 62. That's all right, man. We've been in the hole before, starting out the day. Now, we want to see that that's closed above there. If we just come back and give that a little tag right there, now I'm going to go long one there, right off this high. And the stop loss will go just here. So you're going to cut your leverage in half. If we eat, look, we've already eaten through half this already. There's nothing down here to really, there's a little imbalance right there. I didn't see that. Watch for it take into here. So even if you take these and we split them, we're saying we're below the equilibrium of those, both of those candles. We're definitely below that one. So if we use this to bounce back into it, we're coming back down to this little fella right here. or not. So looking for that 62%. So as soon as it breaks this high here, I'll move this to break even. Typically you take the very first high you see, but I'm so close. It's so close to my entry that it's not worth it. It was just a little bouncing back and forth will take you out. So give it some legs, give it some room to grow. I want to see it close back above this candle. Yesterday's open 8:30 was just above us at 289. Mean threshold here. A good tap and then keep going higher. So here's one of those interesting rules. If you remember that rule we talk about, as soon as that low is broken, you pay yourself. And we had 3 on the way down. Pay yourself there. Move your stop loss to break even. And this retracement I just took a hit on. If you don't follow the rules perfectly, and you kind of give it too much flexibility. Russell's rules, we'll call it. Russell's rules of engagement. And Russell rule of engagement is you must be rigid with your rules and flexible with the market, and not flexible with your rules and too rigid with the market. So I got flexible with my rules, and it just came back and gave me a loss versus a potential small, tiny little win, and say I was aiming for one bridge too far. So the rules are, as soon as that old low is taken, you pay yourself. And if you've only got 1 on there, get yourself to break even. So if we follow the rule, I should be sitting right here right now. The cost of the trade plus. So provided it doesn't accelerate through here and skip over me and still give me a small loss. Rejection block, you should pay yourself, but I've only got 1 on, so I can't do micros on this. But if you could do micros, you'll take micros off there, and we're aiming for 8:30. The 8:30 candle here for yesterday's open. A regular trading hour again. Oh yeah, this will be a fun run today. I can just hear Chris loading up all 30 of his guns. You're going to hear a volley of rifle fire as Chris unloads 30 charts. There we go. So now we can move our little stop loss into a stress-free trade. I'm below this one here because this would be a little shift for me. Pay yourself there if you had some. Take it off. We'll just recap. We'll just take back what we took a loss on here. So now what you want to see is the extension model. That's right. You want to see this. A little hold up here for the next 2 seconds. Freeze there. Good. Next, come back down. Give this a little kiss. All the way over here into the mean threshold of that candle. So you want to sit just below the mean threshold, because if you lose that and you lose this, then we're playing silly buggers. We'll come back inside this range here, and we don't want that. So let me get rid of this. Right there. That's good. Leave that little portion open, and away you go. And let's get an A+ leave here. Did you take that long, Hadi? That's a first entry for a continuation model. Yes, sir. That's what I like to hear, buddy. Risk-free. Oh, man, you went to risk-free real quick, hey? Good for you. Upside objective is Hadi's 830 from yesterday. Let's move this one into there. I don't want to see that get revisited. If we got some aggression now, that should stay strong, or we should just see that keep going. If it starts to roll back over and come back down again, that's not what I'm interested in. Take your money, move to the sidelines. He's partialing already. Holy smokes. What are you partialing over, Hadi? What are you reaching for over there? Let me get this out of the way so I can see what is going on there. Trading. Don't show the positions. Let's get out there. Yeah, I could see this old high. 62%. I could see that. Partial out of that. So that's the thing. Now we're looking for a potential reversal, right? Taking an old low. We're back inside this one now. 1, 2. And there's another one up here. So we'll see what kind of... now I'm really going to squeeze it. So I don't want to see... There's a little tiny bissy in here. You see that? Right there? So that halfway mark, that's it. Okay, good. I was going to say there's a bissy there. Half that wick would have been a nice to see it stop there, but this is a nice little chance for a reversal. So squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Just keep an eye on your little your key levels there, right? Yeah, I'm out too. So good for you, Hadi. Well done, well done. There's 62%. What a great place for a turnaround, hey? So now we're looking for opportunities to see market structure shift. So if you can see a market structure shift down here, some nice good run from here, that'd been lovely. If we see another pop-up, where do we typically go for next? 62, 70% optimum trade entry reversal, right? So wait for something clean to set up now. 1999. I don't know, I've got that looping around in my head. I don't worry about it right now. La 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 la. As soon as price takes out the high, pay yourself. Pay yourself. Agreed. Agreed. Oh, no, it's not inversion yet. It's a fair value still. Good for you, Hadi. Keep it up, man. 2 for 2. 2 for 2, Scooby-Doo. Let's see if we can get you 10 for 10 today, D. He's like, I don't trade 10 trades a day. What's the most trades you guys have had in a day? On your craziest day, your price chasing day, what's the largest number of trades you've ever taken? I'll start it off if you like. Hundreds. I remember starting out, man. I literally saw that candle turn. I was like, it's going down. Buy, sell, buy. So I was literally chasing candles like an obsessive cat chasing a little red laser on a wall. I would be like, it's going, man. Oh, I was blowing accounts like crazy back in the day. Hundreds. I remember when Michael was doing our mentorship back in the 2016, and he'd gone from 2016 to 2017 having taken only 3 trades, I think it was. I was over 3,000 trades. Over 3,000 trades. I've been like, hey, do I have an addiction? Man, I was so excited about what he was teaching that I was just going in full in, chasing everything. And I thought I knew it all too, which was even worse. All right, so now we've traded below this level. Let's come back, give it a little tap. I want to see this little guy break here too. We haven't really broken him. We've got a couple of wicks there. You could wait for a full market structure shift here. This candle is important as far as I'm concerned. The mean threshold has been taken already, so just a simple retest of that right there, and then start to come lower again would be fine. Oh, stay on the horse, Hadi. You're a good little horse rider. If you look at Hadi, if you ever meet Hadi, you'll go, now there's a guy who could be a jockey. He's a good horse rider. 8:45, you say. 8:45. 8:45. This candle here? Are you talking about right there? At 8:42 to 8:43, this right here? Oh, on the 15-minute chart, you say? On the 15. Yeah. You could get a punch up higher. 249. Good call, Hadi. Nice eyes, man. Nice eyes. Yeah, we validated that candle, looking for that as a propulsion. Good eye. We should see this fail then. If that continues, if that gets some strength here and keeps pushing higher, we should see this whole area fail. And see how we've traded back through it already? I'm including this piece here just because there's a small little imbalance up there, so you have to include them all. And we'll see if, and see how it's already punching through that and the mean threshold of this. Good eye, man. Well done. Well done. And a nice little punch back into here, the bodies on that candle. Good call, bud. Good call. Acting as a propulsion type of candle, right? You want to see that propel off of there. Going higher. And where is... Oh, the mean threshold of that candle is down here. So you really would have to see this whole section break and see a nice market structure shift, and then use this area here as support to continue to push down along with this last down close candle. It's got to get some legs to get up there, buds. 374 is the 4 hour. No, not yet, but look at 327. Look at let me see if there's a gap in between these two here. Open. 34.75. Close. 34.75. It is actually a small one. You'd have to take it all the way up to here if you're looking at. So you look for 344-ish, 348. That's my next upside objective for this, 348. And yeah, 348, 329 to 348. And if you break that, then I'd go for your 374. It's got to break there though. And right now it's just waffling around here. If this gets some intention, it's got to get out of here, right? We're getting down to the last half of this candle's life expectancy. And we're waffling around here, right? We'll see what happens at 9:30 at the open. We could just see a huge run up, is punch higher, or just a slam down and take out our sell side liquidity. Well, we may not even be able to get in on that. So let's see. What's the vote? Push higher at open or push or send it lower? Yeah, I want to see that 348. Drive higher to 348 and then slam it. Too much waffling here, man. Let's go get some legs. We're back through that. See how you've traded below it, above it, below it, above it. See how you can get bashed around inside these little consolidations. So wait for your structure shift. Wait for it to break through here, or this little structure here, or that high. Look for your extension model here. Look for your extension model below that candle. And then you're just targeting down here. My vote is push higher at the open. Yes. KLX Alexina. KLXina. Are you new? KLXNA? So I don't know if I've seen you before, but welcome. If I haven't seen you, thank you for commenting. It's nice to see other people jumping on their little chat as well. So your vote's higher. Well, I'm in agreement. I want to see it just punch up a little higher to get up in here somewhere. That'd be a nice little punch up, and then just slam it down against all those people want to see this big run up. We could see that run all the way up. Oh, I'm in oil now. I'm on the wrong one. Oil, by the way, if you're looking at oil, 56.55, you want to see it close above there. If you want to see the range extension, it's got to close right where it's at right now in the next 35 minutes. It can get above 56.48 on the close for oil. I expect to see that run up to 56.90 area, 56.80 to 56.90. We have came in contact before, met you through Facebook. Oh, we did. Yeah, 4-hour bearish in Facebook. Oh my goodness, I had so many nightmarish experiences there on Facebook. I was trying to help out people. They just did not buy it. They just thought I was in self-promotion mode, and all I was trying to do was help them out. And some people are so suspicious, hey? Like, look, man, I'm just here to try and share the charts with you. I did that in like multiple different places, but nope, nobody was interested. So it was nice to see Kellex NA decided to check it out a little more, and welcome. That's good to see you stuck around. So at least you know it's true. I'm not selling anything here. Every morning we're in here, the charts, doing the best we can. You see me take losses, you see me take wins. That's not what we're here for. I'm just here to kind of help you read the charts. And it's up to you to decide whether you want to make an entry or not. But anyway, I'm glad you stuck around. Yeah, 4-hour bearish displacement. Yeah, that's exactly it. You can call me Luna. Luna. Welcome, Luna. Beautiful man. I'm glad you stuck around through the hate. I tried to. I tried to. Nobody else. After a while, you just go, look, man, I got better things to do than have to convince you. So I try to just drop charts in there and show people, look, this is where it's going, this is what it's doing. But there's so many people that are, they've got robots that are in there trading. You're like, wow. And you get some real political ones that there's a lot of self-promotion going on in there. There's a nice little pop above the highs. Look at that, right in there, and tap it and start driving it up. So let's go, Luna. Let's take this bus higher. Good call earlier, Hadid. A little bit of waffling around inside here. We've broken structure to the upside here now, and we've just tapped it real quick. Tap and go. That's the continuation we're looking for right there. Small, tight little continuation model, and drive it on up. Looking for it, 830 Hadid. We can come back and retest this now that we've broken it one more time and we've broken the high. You don't want to see this start ripping back through here. It's done all its work inside this small little consolidation. We've got a new little change in direction sitting right here now. So keep that in mind. Right there. Always kind of keep as soon as a high is taken, start searching for this, because that, if you ignore it and it trades back through it and you go, why the hell did it not go higher? And you say, oh, it gave you the reversal. It told you it was going to reverse here as soon as you trade back through that. So always keep your eyes, whenever a high is taken, this little area right here. And then you say, okay, what do I want to allow it to come back to? Well, there's that mean threshold of that last up close candle. Remember, we don't want to see that get broken. And these guys are in line. This is the bigger bunch. So take this little fella right here. See how we're already wicking through it? And what have we got back here except this quick little immediate rebalance into here? So bodies are still above the mean threshold. Wick did a little damage. That's all right. Keep coming. Send it. As soon as it takes that high out, move yourself into break even. Pay yourself a chunk at the nearest high. Move to break even. You have a risk-free trade now. And then just let it run. A lot of airheads in some of those groups. Some people don't want to put in the work and want a signal service. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I see that. That's the dilemma about, do you charge people who just want a signal service and people who are actually dedicated to working? How do you filter the people who truly want to do the work versus the people who want a free ride? Look at that delicious little regular trading hour gap going. There's the tap down. It'll send it higher, and that's the first signal, right? Off the opening. I'm going to go down, but first I want to take everybody higher. So watch it go higher, and then whammo, Get ready for this, you guys. Get ready for dessert. There's the 8:30. Luna. Look at that. It's taking us to the moon, Luna. Let's go. Did you get in on that, Hadi? Did you take your long that you were looking for? Because you're on a nice little chart. Mind you, that may have give you a little flog into the noggin. Good morning, Reza. Would like to see price come lower at 9:30. Hell no. Good morning, missed it. It was very fast. Come on, 334 now. I'm going to see what you do at 334. 338, sorry. 348, sorry, 348.75-ish up here. All right, let's see what we get up here. So remember Michael talked about opens? The very first move after the open. Does anybody remember that? Or am I hallucinating? I vaguely remember him talking about the very first move after the open gives you the indication where it's going to go, and then it goes into the opposite direction, takes you into the Judas swing, and then slams it back down. So if this is our open, and we do that first indication down, it says like, hey, I'm heading this way, but I'm going to take all those suckers in for a long first. They all think it's run super high, and then I want to rip it right back against them. All the people that are loaded long here, we'll take them on a little scenic tour and then drive off the cliff. And it looks like it's got to go higher yet. On the daily, yes, even on the daily, it's going to go right there at 348. 347, 348. That's right there. Look at your daily chart, you guys. Tell me what you see. We're right back into this new day opening gap. I think that's on a new day opening gap. Yep. New day opening gap. Total fill at 331. Back to Hadi's 830 from yesterday. Retest the old high, a little high here. Fill. This is that graded response. We're getting into a D level fill and a fail. That closes in 10 seconds below there. That's a fail. That's a reverse. Wait for structure. I'm going to wait for down here just to get confirmation. I want to see this 15-minute candle get eaten. This could be just a nice big nifty retracement and then continue to punch higher. See how we've traded above that level? We can come back into the candle's wick, 50%, and again back into the body. Body's been hit already, so that's it. That's all I want to see right there. We can come right to 50%, which is right 255, which is right there. Now you want to see that go higher. If that's acting exactly off that data point, that 50% of that wick, you want to see this start blowing right back through here. See how we've traded below here? So this is our change in direction. So right now we're switching to bearish on the 1-minute chart. We've bounced off of an area. We're expecting to see it a reversal in a day. If you're looking at the new day opening gap, that's a perfect fill. And now we've had a nice little pullback off of there. You see a signal that tells you we want to go lower. We've now retested it for wanting to go lower. So now let's see if it slams it back. That's all it says, is I just want to reach up into here. Didn't quite give Darren what he wanted. Didn't give Darren and Luna our little run to 347, but that's okay. Gives us our signal. I can see the logic why it's bouncing off of there. and you see this change in direction here, and we've already ran out the lows already for range extension. It just ran straight through to an extended range, and now we've got to wait to see where the bodies end up. They're just doing a lot of damage, so it's kind of wait. That's why Michael likes to wait for about 15 minutes to half an hour or so after the open range has been set, and then wait and see, and then pick your targets. And it doesn't mean just because you missed this that you should have been in it. Just wait, just give it an opportunity to get some legs here. Now this is a little structure shift. I like to see that, and I'll come back and give that a little tap. Good. Now keep coming lower, aiming for a discount box. So box to box trade inside this range here. We're looking for here. Morning, Russell. There's the tap. I'm going to see this breaker here now, hold price. That's good. Bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it. Snap off of there. Let's go. Start targeting this area down here. This is the discount box. So we can still bounce around inside here. You can still hit off this discount box and head back higher, because then that will be the range that you're stuck inside, here to here. So in order to see range extension and then the new market structure shift, something more significant, and it takes out this 15-minute candle. It also takes out this 5-minute reversal. You got a little 5-minute reversal here. There's some little imbalances perhaps in here. I haven't stretched it out, but there's one here. Take this out. Now you got a market structure shift. You've got a break below here. You've got a market structure shift once, twice, 3 times here. So I like that. This now is the inversion that you want to see hold price. What I like to call the, again, this is not a Michael thing, it's just a me thing. This is the go, no, go zone. Okay. Someone's tapping me here. Mother, good morning. I've got a cup of coffee this morning.
I don't want to.
No, I'm good. I love my mum. That's my mum, everybody.
Hi.
She's so cute. All right, so there's the drive down. Hit it, pay yourself. So your that internal range. She's so cute. It's a little tiny. She's like, I'm 5'3", and guess what? They measured her the other day. She's 5'2", so she's shrinking. If you could shrink a little person into a little box, she's so cute. Not the big box, you know, not the big box. Anyway, here's the drive. That's what we're looking for. Wait for this structure break. So far, you've nailed it. We've given you the reversal, and there's an indication to go. Looking for market structure shift. We want to see this hold. It did. We aim for that. Hit it. Good. Now I want to see this tag here before we take that low. Don't rush. Don't go chart. Oh, well, here we go. So if you're looking for your regular trading hour gap, there's your entry up there. And it's ripping. It's ripping on us. This is what we wanted to see, but we wanted to be able to get in on that. So if you did get in on here, hallelujah, good luck to you. I'm hoping that you catch yourself a beautiful little ride. Now I'm just waiting for any type of retracement back into this candle. If I don't get it, then I'm waiting for market structure down here. And this is where, how many of you got that fear of missing out now? How many have got that thing you should be putting right in here, psychology, screen capture that, and right in here, this whole area, circle it and say, here I felt this incredible urge for fear of missing out. I have to acknowledge that even though he was talking about it, he gave the setup, and I feared like I was going to miss it. And I got in, I just chased the price, and then it went back against me. So there's the retest right there. See how we just came below it? No, we didn't tag below it. It literally stopped right there. The body stopped right on it. You got to get a body below here. So it literally has not closed below there yet. And that may be all we get. The mean threshold was traded below right there. You see that? We trade below it. And then what does this guy do? Look, I'll even draw this out for you. Remember the rule of looking for this last down close candle? Its mean threshold is 221.5. Watch me draw this out and watch this candle right here and that candle right there. Just watch how I take that last candle right there, 1.25. What was 5 right there? See how this body closes below it, comes back inside it, and goes lower. Look at that, and takes that low out. You pay yourself at that low, and then move yourself to break even. You'd be out of the trade there. Just paying yourself right there. Just another one of the rules to look at. So far, that's an institutional order flow entry drill. That's another short. I'd like to see that just tag here now, come back into this. That will put us right back off of here now. We want to see a close below here. I haven't seen a close yet. This is a close. 2 seconds. There you go. There's your close. Now come back to this. And you want to put your stop loss. For me, I'm going to put my stop loss right up here. Go, no go zone. The next go, no go zone is right here. So all that we had there, sorry. That go, no go zone. This is the go, no go zone here now. And we came back, tagged it, went lower. That's the continuation model. And it kind of overlaps with an extension model. If you've already got extension, look for continuation. Oh, it hit me. It did not trigger me yet. Shepard, thanks for recommending your buddy, what was his name? Wasn't it Randy, I think it was. Yes, Randy 58. Thank you for recommending him. It tagged my button right there, but did not take me in. How's that for frustrating? No problem. Great place to be. Thanks, Shepard. I appreciate you too, man. How you feeling? How's the pain management coming? Talk about this will frustrate the snot out of you when you're looking for that level and it comes up, tags that level, but the spread doesn't let you get in and then leaves without you. How's that for frustration? A bit better. Might have to have neck surgery. Ooh, where are you going for that? I tell you, I trust the Germans that implicitly. Yeah, now we're in. Stop loss will go just above here. I guess you'd have to look in this range here and say you'd have to put your stop loss above that. Let's do that. Let's put our stop loss up here. Now, technically, it should hold. This, we don't want to see this no-go zone get broken. If I see that no-go zone, I'll close the trade because I'm on the wrong side of it. Because now we've got this little bull trap here. I want to see hold price. And the fact that we've seen the mean threshold get hit now. Remember, 3, if you start closing 3 in 1, your ass is next. There we go. And yeah, Darren, Def passes, definitely passes the vibe check. Definitely pass. Oh, the vibe check. I get it. Thanks. Thanks, Luna. All right, now I'm gonna go bye-bye. I'm gonna protect my the level this time. So there's 1,000 locking in. So let's take one off as soon as we hit the low. We'll take one off of there. Rejection block, pay yourself. I'm gonna wait for the low. Or it's gonna come back and get me. Don't you dare. Look at that. How teasing is that? I think I'll come back and grab Darren right there. Bastard. All right. All right. Maybe we'll get one off of here. Now I'm going to wait because we've traded above here. We've come back to the go, no go zone and see how we're trading through it. Pay yourself a rejection block. How many times did I tell you that rule? See, I got the Russell's rules of engagement and I got flexible and I shouldn't. Okay, we're tagging here. Let's see it come back through this level. There's nothing in here to really bounce off of, no SIBIs, right? And it's not the immediate rebalances. This is not classified as the immediate rebalance. So I want to see if that holds and we go higher now. We're eating back through this candle, not what you want to see. And we're into the go, no go zone and the bodies are respecting it, but the wick has done some damage. So let's see this start really eating its way through here now. That right there is just where it did a little bit of damage, but watch the bodies on the no go zone. Yeah, that's bouncing right off that 5 minute. Nicely. Now let it roll over. So now I'm just going to wait for a new market structure shift down here. And this is more for me because I have to start following the rules. So this twice I've been flexible with my rules and I could have got paid. I think we're over here somewhere and I could have got paid and I didn't. I think it was here. I could have got paid, didn't, and took a loss. So right there, I took a small win, but you got to pay yourself. Look at that right there. So wait for this to break to the downside now. Although it was a break even, it's a type of risk management that is important to stay alive. Yeah, not really be right 1,000, but I trade is a commitment to the order flow. I like that. Good Lord, my streak will come to an end at some point. Caught the inverse of the 1 minute. Done for the day. Add 5 more accounts. I did 5 more. Chris, 35 accounts. That's beautiful. That's excellent. So you've hit another $500-600 day. Good for you. See how we're getting into some chop here? I'm just going to wait for some structure break. I'm expecting it now to continue coming lower. But keep in mind, we have not tested this up to, oh yes, we did. We tested it right there. Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's all working the way I want it to anyway. Watch, we've swept here. Keep your eyeballs on this. Make sure you mark it out on your charts. Mark it out. And we'll see where the reverse happens, because there's a little tiny imbalance right there. So this should fill completely. Congratulations, Chris. I'm so happy for you. And it's Christmas, so I love it. Congratulations. 35 accounts. Who did you add those with? Did you go through Apex, or did you just go back through trading? What is it? Take Profit Traders? Is that where you're mostly with? Or you're mostly with Apex, right? I added through Apex, so okay. Now I want to see right there. See how it's come back and tagged it? Now I want to see it pull off of here. Oh, that's right. You can only take 5 with those guys. That's all right. I guess you can't start up one with your kid's account. Like start up the same thing with your kid's account and just run it in his name. It's an educational, as an education fund. Or you guys have to start a medical fund down there. Holy smokes. Just have an account on medical bills in case you get older and you go get a couple of stitches or a cast and pay $1,000. See how we're into chop? Not interested in chop. I'm at 20 accounts with Apex. Maxed out 5 would take profit. My son has an Apex account. Oh, good. Are you teaching him the rules of the law? The rules of law. Take dad's advice, man. What's your son's name? See, typically I would have chased that. Back in the day, I would have raced that. My son's name is Hayden. Hayden, listen up. It's 67 minutes into the video. Hayden, listen up. Your dad knows what he's doing. Listen to what he says, man. Trust me. The guy knows what he's doing. Look at that no-go zone. Look at that. Pop through it, came back, give it a little kiss, send it up. That's why we wait. When you get into this kind of chop, if it's not giving you a clear direction where it wants to rip to, wait. Hayden, are you listening? Buddy, this one's for you. Your dad will guide you to the right direction. Just listen. He's got a simple setup that works great. It's logical. And look what he's doing, man. He's teaching you some legacy learning here. I'm not kidding you. If you take a moment just to listen, this isn't one of those little, oh, look, Hayden, they called my name out. No, listen. Your future is set. If you follow the rules, you don't have to work for anybody anymore. You don't have to be part of the struggle. You'll see your friends. And then if you learn this, if you really pick this up, you'll be able to teach your kids this. That's legacy learning, my friends. That's legacy. You're establishing a legacy of you never have to worry about what 99.999% of the rest of the world worries about. And that's money, making ends meet, paying bills. You'll never have to worry about that. Just learn it. I guarantee you, man, it's one of the biggest regrets you'll have when you get up into your 60s like I'm at, not learning it sooner. And it's available to you now. Take it. Take it, brother. And I wish you all the greatest of success. Anyway, let's get back to this. So I hope you're listening, Hayden. Your dad's going to guide you right, man. And that's to all the other Haydens out there. All the other sons and daughters of traders that are studying this. Take your time. Don't rush through life. Life will rush through you quick enough. Take your time, establish what you need in life. And unfortunately, money's what you need to move. Make it happen. You'll change the quality of your life and your kids' lives forever. Make it the new norm. Make it back in the day, man. People, I learned how to do this way back when I was 23. And I saw this guy on the internet. My dad told me to come talk to him or just to listen to him. And he said something that made me go, wow. I just take the time and study this. Now, you see those people still working out there? Son, you'll be telling your son this, Hayden. You know what? Those people out there working, I don't know why they're doing that. This is the quickest, simplest way to keep wealth in your life. And it survives all the highs, the lows, the crashes. You get to participate in that and hold on to that. We don't have to work. I don't understand. This is work. This is our work. We work for an hour a day and we go out and enjoy life and help other people out. Great life. Great life. That's what we're here for. Not grinding the wheel. Anyway, that's my little soapbox. It's getting kind of crunchy. I heard it cracking, so I'm going to stop chatting now. And you see here, we come all the way back up into this premium portion, which we have another no-go zone right there. We popped through this one, found support at that one. Now we're smashing off of these two. The war between the premium and the discount has begun. You see it? You see the video game playing inside your head? There's the 50% mark right there. Premium, discount. The war shall begin. Which no-go zone is going to break? Dun, dun, dun. Turn it into a video game, man. Just watching candles go up and down. See the game, see the fight, see the war between the North and the South and the battle and the key levels that they're bouncing off of. And you're the general. You have the strategy. Which one are you going to play? Which one's working? Which one's attempting to make the drive forward? And who's holding? And this guy's here, like, all his troops are all backed up. They've got him backed up against the wall here. If they pop through here, then we're looking for that level, right? They're surging for the ammo dump. Here they go. Here's the big move. It's a video game, man. You can enjoy this any way you want. Can you imagine what our lives would have been like if we had had the technology and the knowledge back in the early 90s? Oh, where we'd be now. Chris, it would be amazing. See how we've popped above that now? We're using this zone. We've drove through the defenses, and now we're charging. We're going to make our charge for the premium box. They're running for the pillbox right here, the ammunition dump. We're in. Clear it out now. Watch this consequent encroachment and also the 830 again overlap. The war. Isn't that cool when you kind of look at it like it's a video game and you understand what's going to happen? You start breaking through the defenses, and here you go. We've hit the 830 again, and there's the consequent encroachment. Yeah, it would be crazy, Chris. You imagine where your life would be now? Sheesh. Teach your family this. This is the fun part what Michael talks about. Teach your family this. Get good at it first, and then teach it to your family. And I'm trying to create AI that's like, I want to try and find ways to double, triple, quadruple myself. So invent yourself and reinvent yourself. Get it out there. Help people out. Man, help people out. If it works for you, then great. Why charge other people for it? And then we're back to the debate again about the freeloaders, right? They want you to do all the work. You got to set that aside and say, I don't care. If it helps people move forward, then so be it. But it makes me wonder about that Thailand story I told you the other day. I'm always kind of worried about that. Like, what if the government says, nope, you're not going to do that. You're not going to make everybody rich. And off to jail you go. What? Yep, nope, you're not doing that. We want to keep a brother down. You want to see everybody struggle to make ends meet. I like to see how this tap twice off the no-go zone. It's either a go or it's no-go, and it's a go. Or it's a no-go if you wanted to go lower. There's your no-go zone. It's just busted through it. You say, nope, I'm not going shorter, I'm going longer. Rishab Soni. Well, welcome, Rish. I'm going to call you Risha. Or if you got another name you want me to call you, I'll call you another name. Rishab. Welcome. Luna, I'm also 24 from Chicago. Last one of the 3-1. Have my own daughter and will turn 3 in July. Started ICT 2 years ago. Wow, Luna, 24. Wow, that's some courage. And you've got a 2-year-old daughter, a 3-year-old daughter. Oh, what's her name? That's amazing. See, what Hadi does is he sits his son on his lap, and his son picks up on this. And trust me, their little brains pick up on it so well. And if you just remain calm, you try to get in that theta wave mindset we talk about, just get calm with your trade. Once you recognize how price action's happening, you feel less stressed to get in a trade. And you can read the price action to the point where you say where it's going to work, where it's not going to work, right? So, oh, that's wonderful. Congratulations on your daughter. My parents never traded, only work. My dream is to bless my loved ones. Hayden and Chris, wish you all the best. Oh, yeah. I love it. I love the way you're thinking, young lady. Good for you. Good for you. Oh, family's so critical, man. You saw my cute little mother. Oh, you want to squeeze her little head. Oh, she's like a little ditty person. So cute. My dad's the same way. He's just got cuter as he's got older. Jealous of that. If I knew how to do this 30 years ago when I was 24, good Lord. Chris, can you imagine if we were 24 learning what Luna's learning now? My God. Luna, well, by the time you reach our age, Chris and I don't know how old Chris is. I think he's in his 50s as well. You know, that's another 40 years. I'll be long gone. I'll be dead and gone by then. But in 40 years, just get on the internet here when you're helping everybody else out. And just give me a little nod up there and I'll be smiling down at you or looking up at you wherever I end up. And I'll be so proud of you and your daughter. Oh my God, that'll be lovely. What a legacy piece that is. You're out. Nice long. You caught the long there, Hadi, off the... Where did you catch it? Off of the break above this high, retag and go higher. Also the go, no go zone. They lined up perfectly there. Did you catch that? Off grid, if you remember. Oh, off grid. Yes, I do remember off grid. You just came back under a different name. Alexandra. Oh, that's a lovely name. Alexandra. Oh, lovely, lovely. Hello, Alexandra. That's awesome. 374 is coming. Hadi's got the 374. I'm still looking for 348, Hadi. I still want to see 348.50 get hit. We get above here, we're back into that extension continuation model. See how we came in? We raided the pillbox, raided the ammunition. Now, if we roll over and take back all the ammunition now and run back to our side, we're running back over here. So the surge through, to take the ammo, dump it, get back into our area here, and either charge again or close up shop and start running lower. That's my little video game reference. Trust me, I won't. Thank you, guys. Yes, sir. Chris, hopefully it all works out, but jealous of your accountability partner being in the same home as you. Got it. At least in the same immediate family circle. Yeah. See how we've got to break through. If we want to see a range extension and then a continuation model, we must break through the premium box. If we don't, look for the go, no go zone. If we break through that again, it's back into the no go zone. Run lower, watch this candle here, and now we're back inside this small range and we're targeting this box here. Once we get through the next no go, so this is kind of neutral territory here now. We want to see it break through here quickly, use that as support, tear through this mean threshold of that candle, because don't forget, we can still come back to the mean threshold, which we haven't hit, and then shoot higher again. So this is the consolidation. If this starts to compress now, you see how we've gone from here to the high, compress, 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 bouncing back and forth, and then decides to bust out. So they're going to break north or south. So just keep your eyes on how this is compressing here now. Keep your eye here. So we've wicked down, no body, and that go, no go zone is holding, even though we've got a little punch through it again. We want to drive off the bear trap, or sorry, the bull trap. We drove through the bull trap, found support at it, ran up into our premium array. Now we're coming back to the bull trap. We want to see that hold as a breaker. We want to see that hold and then start pushing higher, like this is the bounce, and this next price leg wants to shoot higher. And where would that give us? Let's just say, for poops and giggles, what say us if we got to right here? Let's just say we take it right from that consequent encroachment. Where does that take us? That takes us to 387. And Hadi says, I told you. That's right to the zone I'm looking for. So Hadi, you might get your little run here. If that's the next price leg higher, that will fill in that 4-hour premium BISI that you're looking for. If that holds there and we break through here, I'm looking for the 348 first, right there. And then if that busts, then we're heading for Hadi's at 830, or is 7, what did you say it was? 374? And 374 will put us right. 374 off that one. So you don't want to see any more in your no-go zone here if you want to get your 374. Where's mine going to be? Come back and tag that to get that, if that's the next price leg to here. It'll take you right back to this fair value gap here. Tag it and go. Let's see. That's not a super strong, valid thing to use, by the way. Just stick with the data points inside the ranges first. But out of curiosity, it'd be interesting to see if it hits this discount box here and then makes a reverse for that. And again, don't marry an idea, right? There's our no-go zone, broke through that one. Nice charge. Bring all that ammunition back to our zone. Store it up, build up your defenses, and keep driving through. At least in the same 21850s. Ooh, 21850, that's what you're hoping for? Yeah, that's what you want to see it hold right there, right? I agree. I'd like to see it hold. I think it's coming down here, but I'd like to see it hold there. We talked about that earlier. If we see that 50%, that premium, sorry, not premium, but that 50% or mean threshold of that candle, you want to see that hold. I don't think it will, but whatever. If it does, that's great. Hold and send it back north again. This just hasn't been hit yet, right? So if we lose that 50%, expect this one to get hit. Yes, I love that. Excellent, Chris. Luna, it's been tough, but you figure out that it truly is just a mind game. Once you quit chasing dollars and start looking at it mechanically, is this the proper setup? There's my stop loss and my take profit. Exactly. Don't be afraid to take losses if your setup was per your rules. Oh man, I love it. There's the discount box hit now. Good. So now you've gone box to box again. We've gone from discount box to premium box to discount box. And now are we going to continue to compress and come back up into the go, no go zone again? Or are we going to pop through here and now start looking for a range extension? First presentation, price should be short. Now, Mark 3. Mark, what are you doing in here for your Mark 3? You've ran above it, and we're still coming back in on a 15-minute chart. We're above the consequent encroachment. So according to your rules, you're still aiming for up here, right? You've taken this, paid yourself through this here, and now are you using this to target higher? Like, what's your rule here now? Because we talked about this yesterday. You have a regular trading hour gap below you that it will encompass both of those Mark 3s. Now, do you have your stop loss sitting right there? Do you have an entry right there? Like, how do you manage this now that we've talked about this 15-minute candle? See how we drop below it? We're tagging it. Let's go lower now. We're looking for a range extension. I'm actually going to take one there. I'll take a little profit right here. Next low. So stop loss will go just above there. I don't want to see that. See, I'm getting into the pretty much near the rejection block right there. Looking for a little range extension now off of here. Should be a short. Okay. Well, let's let the circus begin. I have 10 appointments today, starting now. Have a great day. See you later, Chris. 10 appointments. The life of a lawyer, hey? I'm going to load another one on here. Let's put our stop loss. It's got to be through the mean threshold of this candle. And I want to see that roll over now. if we start to change direction and we pop back through this no-go zone, then we're coming back inside here, and it's gonna run too high for me to, because if I look at this 50%, you have to ask yourself, do you want to play 50% of this? And I have to say yes, I'm going to give it a go. So if we look, I'm giving this 50% of a run back here. It's already above the no-go zone. So I'm being, again, flexible with my rules. If we see it close above that, then I'm anticipating, do we just come back to 50% next no-go zone? And this breaker, I want to see that hold. If it doesn't, then we're going to run much higher. You want to see this whole wick's doing some damage. Now I want to see this break back through here, and I'll take my stop and move it just above here, because I don't want to see that. Once that's been worked, now I want to see that just really start to rip through here and start heading lower. Now I can start using, I'll take one off here and let the rest of it run. Um, 3 a.m. today has not been touched during New York. We are going down towards the 3 a.m. Then I expect a reaction, but if not, breaks hold short to yesterday's low. So you're looking for a run down into here. Let's stick it on his candle. Let's check. Let's do his, there. Let's let her sit right there. There's the retest. Keep coming. That's a positive sign. Keep coming. About the rest of you 22 people out there, what's your stories? Tell me your stories. If you're new to our channel, welcome. Hit the thumbs up, like if you like what we're doing. If you don't like what we're doing, thanks for sticking around and at least checking us out. Who else is new? Are you new to the channel? Are you new to trading? Have you been around trading for a while? You're just checking this out as curiosity piece. Oh, there's 2 of them left. I guess they weren't interested. See, we're not getting a lot of legs here. I guess retail looks at this as we're creating a little bear flag. While that's playing, let's have a look at oil here. I'm going to go through some of these other ones here while we're waiting for that to get some legs. 9 o'clock yesterday, 2 days ago. See how we've got. And remember when I told you this about when you find that fair value gap here, you look to the first candle to the left of it. Big bull sucker sitting right here. That's the bull trap. If we look at this bull trap and I say, I want to see the bull trap get broken to the upside. If you took this, you took your long right here to go long into the bull trap, you pay yourself in the bull trap, and then you just wait, or rejection block. You pay yourself at the rejection block. And then you, once you've paid yourself in there, then you go, great, now I'm going to wait. If the bull trap gets broken to the upside, I'm going to look to take that higher, because I want to start aiming for this next bull trap up here, right? So you wait, you go, okay, I've paid myself in here, and you go, oh, okay, it's not. If it comes back through here on a close, I'm going to take this short. I'm going to show you where, let's just, so I'm not form fitting it, I'm going to stick the rules that we use, right? So you say, if this breaks to the downside right here, if that breaks below there, I'm looking for a run lower. So we have this little range right here. We close below it. So you look for the next, if you follow the rules perfectly, you say, I'm reaching for, I'm going to pay myself at the next low, which is right here, not there. Next low, swing. And I'm going to pay myself and move to break even. You pay yourself, you go, it's a small win. It's coffee money. Go to break even. All of a sudden it goes boop and takes you out. You go, oh, okay, I'll just wait. I'll wait for this market structure shift, or I'll wait for this market structure shift before I engage again. And then all of a sudden it gaps up above your no-go zone. This is called the go, no-go zone, right? So it's a go, then it takes the low, so you pay yourself, nope. And you go, okay, so we're back inside here. I can either get short on this again, here, here, and here. And if it breaks through, you go, I'm on the wrong side of this. Quickly, if it comes back in, take your losses off and get long. See, that's the rule of the go, no-go zone. And then all of a sudden it just literally rips like 3 minutes later. You're like, oh man, am I ever glad I followed the rules and got long or got out of my trade. And then I'm going to wait. So your brain in here, your fear factor, that whole concept that Chris was talking about is getting past your own head and not follow, you're not doing the mechanical rules. If you take a loss, it's okay to take a loss. Here's the rule. We broke the no-go zone. We're on the wrong side of this. We're expecting a run back into this range. It literally gives you one opportunity to say, you're either in or you're not. I left, and you quickly ripped through, took all these high, next high, bear trap, bull trap, they're all gone, right? Then you go, sweet. If you're in there, you've paid yourself at those highs, and the moment it starts to come back down, you say, what could it be reaching for? This old high here, that bull trap there, it's traded above this bull trap. So if we take the mean threshold there on a close, where is it headed for? Previous bull trap, fair value gap. There's the full fill of the fair value gap. Look where the body is. Look where the bodies end up, at the full fill of the fair value gap. So as soon as that mean threshold is taken, you got to say to yourself, where's the next fair value gap below me? And then below that. Below me here is right there, and below me there is right here. And then you wait for market structure change, or sorry, a reversal, trades above it, you trade back into it right there, and then you start going higher. Wait for this premium box to get hit through the high of this small range here. As soon as it closes above that, you go, sweet. Any re-engagement in this whole area here, I want to see that keep going higher. Fair value gap comes back inside it, fills it, sends it higher. Takes the high, pay yourself. Hits the rejection block, pay yourself. Whatever you're going to use there. Then it comes back again. So keeping in mind, we've hit this box here, or this bull trap. Next bull trap is these guys right here. Draw them out. Watch. There's 50%. Watch when I draw it out, 50%. Right there. Right there. See that? From there to the bottom. That's a bear flag. So there's your bull trap right there. You ran above the bull trap. We tapped on top of the bull trap. And then we said the 50%, we don't want to see that get taken. Look at that. Right on 50%. We cut through candles, you guys. And it's also the top of the SIBI, it's the top of the BISI, it's the overlap of the consequent encroachment. Look at that. Beautiful. And then all of a sudden it leaves. Come back. We have range extension, now continuation model, come back to the old highs and go higher. Take out the high, pay yourself. Aim for the next premium array way up top here. Watch this. Right there. And go bang. Look at that. Nails it, then reverses. It's following the rules right from here, taking a loss, then going, oh, I'm on the wrong side of it. That's the rule. Go, no go zone. You more than recovered your losses. You've more than recovered your losses if you just continue to follow the rules. Does that make sense to you guys? Does that make sense? If it does, then, you know, you see the logic here. It's not that I'm just trying to form fit it. It's what I show you every morning, and I'm trying to stick with that rule so you see where it fails, where it passes. And the majority of the time, it's going to win for you. Anyway, that's oil. That's what's going on with Bitcoin. Egads, look at this. Natural gas. They sure like to take you to the top. Oh, mom and dad will be happy about that. Well, that's copper. What is it? TSX. Oh, that's good. No, they'll be happy with that. 31.6. Bitcoin. Here's Bitcoin. Let's have a look at that. Chop. Not interested in chop. So if you're just going box to box inside this huge range here, pull your fib tool from high to low. This is trading Bitcoin, by the way. Where's the premium zone? Where's the discount zone? Put that in here because we've got such a huge candle up top there. If that's the 50%. So if this is our premium, everything above it, so this whole thing, this whole BISI here is the premium portion. Right? So if I'm going to go box to box, I've swept these lows. You wait for the lows to get swept, and then you wait for the first fair value gap to form. If I'm trading in a 15-minute chart, okay? You wait for the first fair value gap to form. That's right here. And you go, sweet. If that trades through there on the way up, unless a new fair value gap occurs below, if it trades through this on the way up, this is my trade zone. Scale in 1, scale in 2, scale in 3. So I wait. See how it comes up here? Right to the top of it, denies you the close. You wait for the close, not the wick. And it comes back. Oops, let me put that back. I'm going to make this bigger so you can see it. Right there. See how then we go, oh, now we finally break. The rule is if I break the fair value gap to the upside, right there, by scale in 1, I don't get the 2. All you get is your 1 there. If you're using the rule of, here's my, there's a little, is there a little tiny one there? Probably not. We take this swing point, we trade above it. Now I come back down and I want to see 50%. Again, this is the range extension rule, range continuation rule, from there to right there. 50%. Is that sensitive, you guys? Do you not see that? How many times have I pointed that out? And I'm just using the body. Look at how perfect that is. Now, let's talk about a graded response above this little fella right here. If you're looking at this fair value gap right there, and you say it trades above it, right there, you trade back into it. Wicks do a little bit of damage, but trade back into it. Now you say, I want to see this candle get taken to the upside. It does. Now I want to see this graded response. I want to see it leave from here. It comes all the way back down. You go, there's an A level entry, a B level entry, C level entry, and a D level entry. And what do we get? We get the B level entry. So I'm going to blow this up so you can see it even bigger. So you see my point. Here's the Oops. There's the low. There's the high right there. Tell me that's not a data point. Right there. Are you guys watching that? Right there. Are you looking? That is 50% of that busy. If we follow the rules that we talk about, as soon as it breaks that high, I look for the graded response. There's A level entry, B level entry, C level would be here, and a D would be a fill. Nice little B level entry for continuation. Takes out the high, pay yourself. Pay yourself. Does that make sense? That's Bitcoin. It's running on an algorithm, my friends. People say, oh, I hate Bitcoin. Who gives a shit? Don't buy Bitcoin, but actually trade Bitcoin. And you can see how precision data points are staring you in the face if you know what it is you're looking for. Okay. Oh, shit. I got taken there, didn't I? Oh, yeah, I got taken big time. I got taken there big time. So I wasn't keeping an eye on it. We broke back through this level, broke back through this level. There's that order block, trade above it. You come back inside. There's two of them there. You come back inside it, continuation on the upside. Too busy yakking over here, not keeping an eye on it. Anyway, I don't care. I'm just going to keep showing you what we know. We'll get that back this afternoon. I'm not worried about that. Gold, same kind of thing here. Lows taken. Use your look for the first SIBI you see right here. Trades through it, comes back into it, takes out this high here, closes below 50% of it, aiming for that SIBI below you. Premium box, discount box. Ran right into it, ran into it once, twice, finally closed above it. Above it. Now you're back and forth between above, below. So just wait for a market structure shift. So this is just messy here now. Just messy. Look at this real estate. Man, is that ever tanking? That might be a nice little deal to pick up in March, April, you guys. Might be a nice little deal. It does pay dividends too. Piggy, sugar. I don't even remember what we were talking about in these ones anymore. That's coffee. All these ones on the dive. Euro dollar. Here's an interesting one with euro dollar. Let's just stick with the rules that we know in here. We close above it, we tag it, we go higher. We're inside this range, waiting for this bull flag to get closed above. Look at that right there. Why is that bouncing around there? Why is that doing that? It doesn't want you to have your crosshairs on there. And the bodies are, this body's not closing above it. It's literally closed on it, wicks above, rolls back down, change in direction, trades back into it right here, runs back down. Inside this range, you want to see this whole, you want to see that 50% or more of this range, and you want to see that that doesn't break on the upside. It doesn't. Again, it holds price, rolls over, discount box to box trade. It's held there. It literally ripped right back through it here. And where are we sitting? It's actually closed above it now. And now all of a sudden it's ripped through it. Yeesh. Have to have some pretty tight rules there and see where it's changing up on you on the 1 hour. It already ran the highs out, so you should have paid yourself anyway. Oh, my eyes. Rubbing my eye and it just keeps getting worse. Banks. Look at these, just Disney. Looking for Disney to hit our level up here. I'm still looking for Bell Canada to get down into here. The DAX. The DAX gave you a nice little reversal. If you're interested in the DAX, if you're watching the DAX right here, see how body trades above it right here? Tag it, off you go. There's the bull trap. You ran right through the bull trap, took out the high, and we're running for immediate rebalance right here. Came back, immediately rebalanced that area to that old high, and then went higher. There's also a little tiny BISI right there, or not BISI. It would be a price imbalance. We're going to have a one-side delivery there. So aiming for 24. Why does it keep bouncing around like that? 24, 137. Oh, I hate the way this mouse is jumping all over the place here. I hope that's not my mouse. Anyway, what's next? Silver. Wow, that's really choppy in there on a 15-minute chart. Keep your eyes on that. This could roll over and come down some more. I've already got the range extension already, so basically watching to see if this now creates the reversal. Use the no-go zone as support to run through the premium portion. You've got the bull trap sitting right there. The bull trap's inside the actual turn you want to see, so wait for structure break. This would be nice to see that roll over. As soon as it closes below that level and re-engages it, look for a retest here to go lower. If it comes back here, tags that whole zone, you want to see at least 50% of that zone hold, and then come back, use this line to hit the rejection block. That's what I'd be looking for on that one. What's ES up to? The S&P 500. What are we reaching for here on the 1 hour? S&P's reaching up here now. This is what Hadi was looking for earlier on the NASDAQ. So ES has hit that, and we're still not reaching that on the NASDAQ, but ES has hit it. That's a nice upside objective there, Hadi. But we also don't have the... oh yeah, we did right here. right there, right there. You see that? There to there. And we're just hitting the edge of it on this little premium here. And it's overlapping with this guy here. So keep your eyes on this one, that level there. I don't know why this damn mouse is doing this. I hope it's not my mouse. Just a battery. It's running out of battery or something. It was. It was my mouse was running out of juice. Charging it up now. All right, we're back. So if we come up and tag that 68.72, look for some sort of reaction off of this Hadid at 68.72. We got through our 348. We got through our, oh, it's 2506. Oh no, we hit your level, Hadid. I'm looking at oil again over here. I got to get that off of there. NQ. I keep looking at oil thinking it's going to get up there. March. There we go. That's your level, Hadid. Good work, man. Good call. It took a while to get there. It got beat up a little bit, but it took a while to get there, but you're there and through. So now you're looking for a reversal, or you're looking for the next upside, which is 25,437. Oof, yeah, that's way up there. 25,437 to 25,456. Range extension, continuation. We didn't get the extension rule off of here. You got the extension here. Now you look for continuation. Looking for a reversal now. So start looking for some stuff here. Talk about a Thursday reversal. Holy smokes, that's a big reversal day. Now looking for that. There's your continuation mark. Looking for more upside. There's the next Mark 3. See how you wanted to get back down here? And that whole consolidation, you stayed above, the body stayed above the, like, let's just take your Mark 3 set up here and look at the strength that you've got in here. If I pull this fib from here to here, and then I pull quarters out of here, look where you stayed. You came down, just tagged the wicks, but the bodies are respecting 25%. So that's showing weakness, right? It's saying, I can't get down there. The bodies are respecting it. We've made multiple attempts, to get down there. Multiple attempts to get down there. Couldn't get down, so then it just kept sending it up. Try to get back down, sent it up. So kind of keep an eye on that one, Mark, for your validation. Watch where the bodies respect in terms of that 3-hour candle, where they stay in the top quarter. If their bodies were down below this 50%, I'd start saying, yeah, that shows more of a potential to run lower. But look at the quarters and look at that top portion there, just as an observation. I'm not saying that's an actual rule for you, but you know, it's an interesting observation for me. And now it ran for the next Mark 3 above us. So looking for a reverse here. we have, yeah, 44 to 54. 44 to 54. 44 is right there. That's the next 8:30 open. That's the next upside objective I'd be targeting for, 44 to 54. If you're looking at the Mark III, you're looking at 412 is the next target. 435. If you break it into quarters, look at the quarters. If you're looking at that as tag it and roll over and come lower, see how it's ran inside it and then we tag the bottom of it. And now if we roll through here, is this the potential reversal? Can you look at Dixie on the daily for the 4 hour, trying to understand if it still has the down potential to take out the last swing low? Dixie, oh, I haven't done a Dixie analysis in eons. Let's take this and turn it into a 4-banger. And then we'll take this bottom one and make it a Dixie. How's that? DXY. Because we do like to compare. Which one do you want me to use? FX Open, TVC, Capital, Index. Anybody got a particular reference or preference for their Dixie? I'll use this one here for now. Only day, week, month intervals are supported by Dixie. Oh, okay. Let's go here then. We'll use this one and we'll put it on a 1 hour. And let's blow it up and have a look. What are you looking for here? Vitaly, you're looking for a 4-hour chart. And you're looking for trying to understand if it still has the down potential to take out the last swing low. Wow, that's a terrible little wick in the last 4 hours, eh? It came right back down into that SIBI again, hit the top of the SIBI, ran all the way through all 3 levels of the SIBI, and then now we're got to see a close above here. The fact that it closed above here and then ripped through this whole thing all the way back down to the SIBI again, that's a devastating candle for me on a 4 hour. That would just, that could decimate your account, especially if your stop loss was, it would have to be pretty tight. You'd have to be just down here where it just ran through and took you out. And that happens sometimes. Not much you can do about that. You didn't want to see this mean threshold get traded back through. We came back through it. It came back to that SIBI again below us, tagged it, and now you'd have expected to see it just leave, break this high here on a close, and then go, great, now you can come back and just tap it and go higher. But look at that, rip right through you. That was a devastating candle on a 4 hour chart. Eesh. You'd have to get right into that. Oh, just out of curiosity, I want to see if I could have seen, could have saved your ass here coming back through this. So if you're on a 4 hour chart, you want to see it come back inside this box. There's the SIBI. If it trades through here, there's my next level. I don't want to see it get through. Otherwise, that turns into a no-go zone right there. And I haven't really defined no-go zones for you guys, but they're if you've been around long enough, you'll understand the no-go zone is just an inverted discount array. So I want to get down here. Sorry, I know I'm not really back on the other chart. It's running higher. I'm still interested in I want to see where this failed. So here's your 1 hour. You don't want to see it break through here. It does. You want to see that 50% of that get taken. It does. There's that zone. You don't want to see it break through here. Yeah, I wouldn't want to see it close there. So now this candle on a 1 hour, I'm looking for that level there, all the way down to a 15-minute. I'm breaking this down so that I see change in direction right here. It's traded back through it. You go, oh, we're on the wrong side of this now. It's not going any higher for this candle. And it's traded through the mean threshold of that candle. It closed below it, and there's that indication I told you before. Take the mean threshold of this candle. You see if it gets traded through. This is a 15-minute chart. Right there. Trades through it, and then look at it. See how that's perfection. I want you to see that. So that candle right there, you split it in half and just leave it on your equilibrium, so you get an idea of, you don't want to see that equilibrium get traded through. If it does, then we'll use that as support to go lower. It broke through it right here. Look at that. Perfect. Support to go lower. So you could have analyzed that 4 hour down in a 15-minute chart. You see how it's failing here. And then you go, my line in the sand is that candle there. If it trades through that, it's going lower. Where will it go? Discount array down here, discount array down here in this range. We got this guy right here. Those are all the potential things you could aim for, right? So right there, you say, I'm out. Follow your rule. I'm out. I've taken my loss. I'm out. I can get back short on that, and you happen to make back whatever you lost. But right there, that's the perfect rule if you're disciplined enough to follow it. So I guess to answer your question there, Vitali, you want to know a 4 hour chart only. So, okay, I'll give you my best guess on a 4 hour chart. I don't know. How's that? It's got to break back through here. See how it's closing? It's trading down in here, and you've still got 6 minutes and 53 seconds. If that closes below here, you're back inside this range again. Don't touch it. If you're staying on a 4 hour chart and you want a big long trade, then I would stay out of that until you break structure here or break below 50% of that candle and use this as a no-go zone. That becomes no-go the moment we close below it. It's a go, no-go zone. And then you're targeting this candle's, to get this candle here and break it into quarters from here to here. Right there. And then break it into quarters and say target, 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 target on the way down inside that wick. And if you get through that, great. Look for that 50% to be supported and keep coming lower. It's low to 50%. Otherwise, I wouldn't touch this right now in a 4 hour chart. You know, there might be something to buy in a lower time frame, but if you just want a 4 hour analysis, don't touch it until you get out of this zone. Get above here. Because it's got some nice upside potential. You know, otherwise, don't touch it, buddy. You want to see it go down. That big probe it just gave you right here tells me it wants to go down, but I use that probe theory is not a really, it's not a Michael thing. It's like this probe candle. It tends to go up and then you see it run back down. It's like it's setting a point that it wants to reach for. It'll come back up here, clear out some highs, and then all of a sudden go ripping back down. That's kind of like what I'd like to see. So if I could draw that out, which I probably can't on here as a free draw. Pin. I'd say I want to see a carrot go up here. And then I want to see this kind of thing. Oh, I guess we could do this. We could do where's my path? I want to see that come from here. I want to see it come back up to here. Then I want to see it go back down to here. So that's typically what I'd like to see, and then bounce back to there and then back down. So I'd like to see that come back up, at least hit the rejection block or take this high out and then roll over and come back down. But again, on the lower time frames, you'd have to see that. So target carrot, then target the carrot. Use this as support, come lower. If that breaks that high on a close, we're gonna aim higher. You're gonna look for up here somewhere at 99. That's all I can see on that, my friend. 4 more minutes and I'm out of here. And then I have to come back this afternoon, recoup my losses. And I will get them. I will get you. Change in direction. Back to an old high. So far it's rolling over. That looks good. And we're coming up to 11 o'clock now, so this would be a nice place for a turn. Sounds like they're making breakfast out there, so I'm going to split. Look for another run back down into this range here. If this BISI holds, look for that to hold, and wait for this guy here. If you want to be more conservative, these 2 candles, wait for them to get broken to the downside for a swing point, and then use them as support to drive lower. And if this is the reversal that we're looking for, now that you've ran back up in the range, we still could go higher to 25,437 to 25,454. So keep those in mind. I'll put those on the chart here on the 1 minute, right there to right there. That's a potential upside run at 12 o'clock, and then the reversal. And if we trade through that, then holy smokes, we're looking for another run on that 25,520. That would be 25,520. That would be up in... Oh, yeah, okay. There's another tiny little fella way up there. Is there? There is. Sneaky little bugger. Right on that 6 a.m. candle. So if you see a punch through here and you see it keep going, look at the 6 a.m. candle for a reversal. Watch that 6 a.m. So keep your eye on this. You want to see that hold now and keep coming lower. But there's 2 more objectives up front. I don't want to scare you off of your short with these, but just think in mind, if it trades back through here and uses this support, look for the targets above you. Otherwise, look for a run back inside this range. Pull your fib tool on this range here and target the next 8:30 candle, which is the 8:30 is free at 50%. So gonna keep those in mind, and I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow for the last trading day of the year for me. And anyway, I hope you guys have an awesome day. Thanks. Thumbs up, like, subscribe, notify, you know, that whole 9 yards. Let your friends know. Again, Shepard, thanks for letting you bringing Randy to our show. Appreciate it. And hopefully you guys got something out of this. You're welcome, Hadi, Vital. You're very welcome. And I will see you guys tomorrow. or on the Telegram channel. You can catch us there throughout the day. All right. Thanks very much for tuning in, you guys. I will see you tomorrow.